Yeah, like to be very honest, I've seen people like who have like a lot of audiences. It like people have like maybe millions of followers. They
Right.
don't know how to monetize it, right? Like they're just sitting on a gold mine. I would say. Starting an agency, like just to be very brutally honest, you guys can lose a lot of money as well.
इन अदर बिजनेसेस आपको बस स्टार्टिंग का एक पुश चाहिए होता है, उसके बाद में स्केल करना इज एंडलेस कि कितना भी स्केल कर सकते हो. बट एजेंसी पे हमने देखा है कि एक मार्क आ जाने के बाद उसके ऊपर जाने में दिक्कत आती है. बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आती है इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑटोमेशंस, ये और वो सारी चीज़ें. लगता है आपको ऐसा? फिर इफ आई वुड से दैट स्टार्ट योर एजेंसी राइट नाउ फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग, सो व्हाट विल बी योर स्टेप्स? क्या स्टेप्स रहेंगे आपके? कुछ बताना चाहो?
I would say I'll lock myself in a room for next 30 days. Every niche has a lot of money to offer you and to make for themselves.
So welcome back guys to this video, and today we are going to discuss about like SMMA and how you can scale your agency. मतलब ये एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है जो आपको सीखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. बिकॉज देखो एजेंसी स्टार्ट तो यार हर कोई कर लेता है, लाइक एवरीबडी स्टार्ट्स देयर एजेंसी, बट द थिंग इज़ दैट हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू स्केल योर एजेंसी, ये एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है. स्पेशली इफ़ यू आर सिटिंग इन इंडिया एंड यहाँ से बैठ के आप इंटरनेशनल एजेंसी चला रहे हो एंड उसको स्केल करना चाहते हो, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो आपको सीखनी और समझनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. एंड इसी कारण से आज हम लेकर आए हैं हमारे साथ में भावेश भाई को. तो भावेश भाई कैसे हो आप?
Good meeting you.
सो आज हमारे साथ भावेश भाई हैं और आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे उन्होंने कैसे अपनी एजेंसी स्टार्ट की फ्रॉम इंडिया एंड कैसे उन्होंने स्केल किया एंड कैसे हम भी स्केल कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो थैंक यू सो मच भाई फॉर बीइंग इन अवर चैनल.
Yeah, Chetan, it's a pleasure sitting here. I really appreciate like you reaching out for the invite. So it's good to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's start this podcast, and today we are not going to discuss about very generic terms because like our audience knows all those things. वो रोज हमारा content देखते हैं, समझते हैं. So the generic चीज़ें पता है उन्हें. So let's go beyond that. How to start, how to scale the SMMA thing. लेकिन उससे पहले थोड़ा basic भी cover करते हैं, ठीक है? So in terms of SMMA, what exactly do you think about this? Because in SMMA, what I think is कि social media marketing agency, what people are doing, they are posting on the client's profile, they are posting content, they are doing video editing, and that's it. बस इतना ही कर रहे हैं. So do you think बस इतना ही करना is SMMA, or what do you think exactly?
So what I'll say about SMMA in general, it's a business where you can help other businesses.
Right.
It could be business. It could be business to business. It could be business to customers. You can even help homeowners out there.
Right.
So it depends on your purpose, the objective, why you're starting an agency. Like most probably, like most of the times, like many people, the only objective is to make money. That's I first started my agency. That's why I first started it. So I'll definitely tell you guys this. Like you can start your agency. It could be like you can offer services like video editing. It could be Facebook ads. It could be like it could be anything. Maybe dancing over Instagram. Like if someone is dancing over Instagram, you can just be like I'm going to edit your reels, and
right,
she is going to pay you for it. So the services are endless, and you can get paid for literally anything and everything out there right now at this present scenario, right? So obviously you have to do a little bit of your own research, like what kind of services you can offer. Like there's like plenty of services right now. Right. But you don't have to overcomplicate it. So that's what I'll suggest.
So what I think is कि SMMA में भी like if we are going to add an ROI वाली चीज़, तो हमें स्केल करने में बहुत आसानी होती है and we can easily get clients. And जब तक हम कोई भी अपने सर्विस में ROI ऐड नहीं कर पाते हैं, तब तक it's like we are selling a commodity or we are selling a generic thing, something like that. So what do you think about this? आपको लगता है कि ROI ऐड करना चाहिए?
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. It feels like a commodity. You are exactly right. And the reason behind that is, let's say you're offering something to someone, like let's say a business, you're offering Facebook ads, right? Let's say you're providing them some kind of leads, like some kind of opportunities that they can close. And when they're going to close those opportunities, they're going to make money. If they're paying you $2,000, and if you're providing them with leads and they're converting one sale for $2,000, they just break even. And if they make $4,000, they're in $2,000 profit.
Right.
Similarly, on the other hand, if you're like offering, let's say, reel creation to business owners, so it doesn't provide any ROI, and you're absolutely right in that part. So whenever you're starting an agency, it should be ROI focused. That's extremely important.
How we can add ROI in SMMA?
So like I would say like don't start businesses where like the ROIs is not even involved. Like you mentioned, there are agencies who are doing social media management, right? And it is good, like they make good money. There are like different influencers, different brands that reach out to them like, hey, can you manage my Instagram page? And that's good, they get paid for it, right?
Yeah.
But how they're going to calculate the ROI? Like they can only calculate the number of views, the subscribers, the followers they are getting, the engagement they are getting, but how they are going to calculate the ROI?
Right.
So let's suppose I have a YouTube channel and my YouTube guy manages channel for me, my Instagram page. So how am I going to calculate the ROI? So in order to include the ROI inside my own business, I would say I have different kind of courses, I have different kind of coaching programs through which like I like generate the ROI.
Right.
So yeah, I would say that's how it can help.
भावेश, मुझे क्या लगता है, अगर आपको सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग एजेंसीज में ROI ऐड करना है, सो व्हाट आई हैव डन पर्सनली, टेल मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग, द थिंग इज दैट हम क्या करते हैं कि अपार्ट फ्रॉम सोशल मीडिया वी हेल्प देम टू बुक अपॉइंटमेंट्स फॉर देयर बिजनेस एज वेल. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई डू, एंड ये चीज़ हमने बहुत की है. इट्स लाइक वी आर ऑफरिंग टू थिंग. नंबर वन इज़ कि हम पहले उनको कंसल्ट करते हैं, बिकॉज देर आर लॉट ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंसर्स और कोचेज और ट्रेनर्स हु आर इन टू यूट्यूब एंड सोशल मीडिया, बट दे डोंट हैव एनी ऑफर्स. उनके पास कुछ है ही नहीं सेल करने के लिए.
Exactly.
जैसे आपने बोला कि यू हैव द प्रोग्राम्स एंड कंसल्टेशंस एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू आर कैलकुलेटिंग योर ROI. बट
Exactly.
पीपल डोंट हैव दैट. बहुत सारे कोचेज हैं, उनको पता ही नहीं है दैट हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू मोनेटाइज देयर ब्रांड.
Exactly.
So this is a big problem. So what we have done initially is that पहले हम उनको guide करते थे that start creating a product that can help you to make money, and we help them with the offer,
Yeah.
and then we help them with booking appointments for that offer.
Yeah,
So that is the thing how we have added like ROI in terms
Factor.
of social media.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what I have done. If you have any other ideas, you can share with the audience who are into SMMA industry.
Yeah, like to be very honest, I've seen people like who have like a lot of audiences. It like people have like maybe millions of followers.
Right.
They don't know how to monetize it, right? Like they're just sitting on a gold mine, I would say.
Right.
If they know how to monetize the content well enough, they can like literally make like thousands of dollars every single month or even every single day.
Right.
Like it could be affiliate marketing. They just have to just think, brainstorm, be creative. It could be like if their audience is all about, let's say, cars or maybe mechanics, or it could be anything. They can just go out there, find a product related to cars or something into automobile industry. They can start reselling it to their audience. So when they're sleeping, they're making money passively.
Right.
That's it. So that's the idea of like monetizing their audience. And I would say in order to add that ROI factor, you should be having some kind of product. Like you mentioned, it could be a some kind of consultancy, some kind of a course.
Right.
Everyone is selling course these days, and it's a business obviously, but you should be providing value inside that course. People should get like some kind of noticeable transformation in their lives. Right.
100%.
So it could be a consultation course, coaching program, one-on-one mentorship. Like it should provide some kind of value, right?
100%.
Yeah, I've seen people like who are selling courses and that's just nothing. Like they're selling courses for 50,000 rupees. It's worth nothing, to be very honest.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that's how we can include the ROI factor inside like
SMMA.
Yeah,
right.
SMMA.
Right. This is very important because like तब तक उनको result और like return on investment नहीं दिखता है, वो आपको like retain करने में दिक्कत हो जाती है. It's like कि it's very easy to retain a client for next 3 months, 6 months, but after then it is very important to add ROI. So there is one more thing that they can do is like nowadays school communities are in trend. Like people are creating their school communities.
Yeah, school. Yeah.
Yeah, जब से एलेक्स हॉर्मोजी ने उसको प्रमोट किया है. सो समटाइम्स द क्लाइंट दैट वी हैव दे ऑलरेडी हैव अ ऑफर और समटाइम दे डोंट हैव अ ऑफर. इफ दे डोंट हैव अ ऑफर वी कैन क्रिएट अ ऑफर फॉर देम, एंड द बेस्ट थिंग दैट वी कैन डू, इट इज like same for all of the clients, that is we can create their school community or a community.
Exactly.
एक paid community बना लो. जितनी भी आपकी audience है उसको एक paid community पे आप भेज सकते हो.
That's very easy.
Yeah.
If again like how to monetize your audience is, if you have an audience size right now,
Right.
maybe you have like 100,000 subscribers or even 50,000 subscribers.
Right.
Just create a school community. Charge maybe if you are in India, charge 500 rupees a month, and even like maybe like 5% of the audience buys it, enrolls in it, you're making passive income.
Right.
That's how easy it is to monetize your audience, right? So we were actually talking about the ROI factor,
Right.
It could be any business. For my own agency, which is Solar Marketing Agency,
Yeah.
my average client make $6,000 per sale.
Okay.
I can easily charge him $4,000, 2,000 retainer, 2,000 in ad spend. These guys can pay me $4,000 upfront. I just need to get them one sale for $6,000.
Yeah.
They're already in a positive ROI.
Right.
They are going to stick with me for like years to come. They're going to provide me referrals, and that's how I'm going to scale the agency with including the ROI factor.
Right.
That's what I think.
So चलो आपके बारे में ही बात करते हैं. Like अब आपने अपने बारे में बताया है तो. So in your niche that you are into, how you are giving them a guarantee? Because it's like if somebody is investing $6,000 with you, what do you think कि वो कितना बना लेता है?
We have clients like who invested $5,000, including our retainer.
Okay.
They have generated a revenue of 35 to 40,000 US dollars. Right? And this is just the ROI.
Okay.
These guys are so happy. They stick with us. They sign a 6-month contract, sometimes a year contract.
Yeah.
And they also send new clients to us. That's how attractive and tempting this thing is, to be very honest, if you are doing it right.
Makes sense. So it is like, let me decode your offer. Your offer is that pay me $4,000 upfront and a $2,000 or $3,000 retainership, and we are going to offer you like 5 or 10 like appointments.
Exactly.
And you are going to close minimum like 10% or 20% of the appointments. That is guaranteed. It's something like that.
It's exactly like that. Like as of very now, our primary offer is offering appointments.
Right.
I'll be very honest with you guys here, because we are providing some kind of value to our Indian audience.
Right.
Starting an agency, like just to be very brutally honest, you guys can lose a lot of money as well. I can say I made a good amount of money starting my agency. At the same time, there are some months where we don't take out any money for us. We just pay out our employees.
Right.
This last month, we didn't took out anything.
Right.
And it's the brutal reality, because you have to pay out your employees, you have expenses, and sometimes you don't end up, saving some money for yourself. And it's like that is just few ups and downs.
Right.
So there has been like in the last quarter, maybe last year, we have refunded close to around 40 to 50,000 US dollars. In terms of refunds, I'm talking about.
Refunds?
And yeah, I'm just disclosing it here live. It's like we just couldn't deliver to the clients. Right? So starting an agency, your offer could be extremely strong. It could be captivating. Like as soon as you're pitching the offer to the prospect, he's like, yeah, let's do it. You can close clients if you have a good offer, but if you don't have the delivery to deliver that offer, you're going to you have to refund him. We cannot just steal the money and just run away. So we have refunded $40,000 to $50,000, and now with God's grace and everything, we are back on track. This month so far we have done like 26,000 US dollars. Still we have 7 more days. We have like a lot of clients in the pipeline.
Yep.
So yeah, let's see how this month goes.
So your main offer is selling appointments to your clients that are into solar, and you book calls for them. And then do you give a guarantee in terms of the closing? कि कितनी closings हो जाएगी उस appointments में? Yeah, it is just कि I'm going to help you with 10 appointments, 20 appointments.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell you guys one offer right now that you can do select for your own agency, and you can close clients like very easily.
Okay.
The offer is you have to guarantee your prospects appointments. And when I'm saying appointments, not soft appointments.
Okay.
Soft appointments as in like someone booked a call, but he's not sure whether he's going to show up or not. That's a soft appointment.
Okay.
What's a hard appointment? Like he's completely sure he's going to be present on the call, and you have to sell hard appointments. These hard appointments could be like could be sold for like $450 each. This was our main offer for our solar marketing agency, and that was 10 guaranteed hard appointments.
Okay.
For $4,500, and we guarantee you 2 sales out of it.
Okay.
2 sales, literally.
Okay.
They are paying me $4,500.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteeing them 2 sales.
Yeah.
If they don't end up closing 2 sales, I'll give them a refund of $4,500. That was the best offer we have actually curated so far for my own agency. And it worked so well. Like we have collected almost 47, sometimes even 50,000 US dollars with this offer.
Makes sense.
Right? And at the same time, the risk factor is also there. We have also refunded to a lot of clients. So you have to create that balance.
Yeah.
And if your service delivery is sorted out, you can even scale to 100K organically. That's how easy it is.
Makes sense. I would love to ask one thing. Ki if you are guaranteeing them like 20% conversion rate, like how that is possible, like आप कैसे guarantee कर रहे हो? And the second thing is, how do you identify this is a like cold appointment or a hard appointment? Like how do you identify that?
Okay, so how we identify like which one is like a soft and hard? The only difference is the homeowner confirming the appointment.
Okay.
Right? So you invited me to this podcast. I confirmed you that's in hard appointment. Just in that
Example.
sense, right?
Yeah.
If I was uncertain about coming here, I would be like, hey Chetan, I would let you know that's a soft appointment. That's it. So the hard appointment is like confirmed homeowners that will be sitting down on an appointment with my prospects, right? And how to answer your second question, how we are guaranteeing 2 closes, like 20% closing rate out of these 10 appointments, is just out of the sake of data. We have worked with so many clients, like every single time we're sending out 10 hard appointments to anyone, these guys are closing minimum of 20%.
Okay.
And if we have like like if that stats are proven, we can guarantee them 20% closing rate.
Makes sense. So it is about the confidence कि करते करते आपको confidence आ जाता है कि
Exactly.
now like it is like कि we are going to close minimum 20%.
Yeah.
So it is about confidence. One more thing जो मुझे stuck कर रहा है, that is like how you are going to get appointments. Is it cold outreach? Is it ads? What exactly? What is the system that you have?
So in order to deliver these appointments to our prospects, either you can start your own call center. This is another very big thing. Either you guys can do starting your
Cold
own
calling.
Cold calling, exactly.
Okay.
Call center. Second is using Facebook ads, and these are the only 2 ways that works well. Running Facebook ads, generating leads, getting those leads called by your agents, virtual agents.
Okay.
Could be anything. Philippines guys. These guys will be calling these leads and booking appointments for the clients. Right. The second is starting your own virtual call center, which we recently started.
Okay.
We have 5 agents right now. The expense is super high, and that's why we are not scaling it as of now. We are averaging good number of appointments, but expense is there.
Yep.
And once you scale your call center to maybe 10, 20, 30, 50 agents, it will turn into an asset. You can literally start your agency in any industry under a night. Right now I'm in solar. The only thing I need is data, homeowner data.
Yeah.
What we are doing is we are pitching homeowners
Yeah.
different kind of services. Hey John, would you be interested in solar? Hey John, would you be interested in repairing your air conditioners?
Right.
Like anything. We are just cold calling them. So it's like that's how easy it is. Once you figure out how to deliver hard appointments, like where the homeowners are confirming I'm going to be there,
Yeah.
it's like gold mine, literally.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
It's a beautiful thing, but in terms of cold calling, आपने जो ये setup किया है, is it in India or out of India?
It's virtual.
It's virtual.
So we have agents from mainly Philippines as of now.
Okay. And in terms of cold calling, what is the ratio? मतलब cold calling में तो बहुत खराब ratio रहता है, right?
Exactly. We use a dialer. So like what happens in that is like it dials almost 1,000 calls at a single time. Whosoever picks up, like one of our agents talk with them and book appointment, something like this.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the ratio because
Yeah, I can understand that, but the thing is every single day एक agent कितने लोगों से बात कर रहा होगा? Any idea
again
about
I'm
that?
not sure about it because I don't handle that virtual call center. My partner does.
Okay.
I'm just only aware about the fact we are getting appointments. That what actually matters to me.
Right. And for scraping the data of the homeowners, do you know like how do you scrape data for that?
There are different websites online, but generally what we do is we buy data from different vendors.
Makes sense. I got it.
That's how we do it.
Perfect. So right now you told me that there are 2 ways to get appointments. Number 1 is by Facebook ads and number 2 is by call centers.
Exactly.
So right now you are totally based on call centers या फिर Facebook ads भी चल रहा है?
Facebook ads हम उन्हीं लोगों के लिए करते हैं, like who actually wants to run Facebook ads.
Okay.
There are some clients who doesn't care, like they just want appointments. They doesn't care whether we get it from Facebook or cold calling.
Right? Makes sense.
So that's how we do it.
But initially जब आपने start किया था, it was totally Facebook ads.
Exactly. We didn't have had any funds back then to invest in cold calling, buying data, or starting our own call center.
Any reason Facebook ad क्यों छोड़ा आपने? Like कुछ ऐसा reason
I
था?
would say the quality isn't there.
Okay.
And we also cannot generate a lot of volume, of appointments. With a call center, like in a day, we can average 5-6 appointments.
Makes sense. And manage हो जाते हैं इतने सारे लोग, like in the agency, what I have understood कि एक सर्टेन लेवल तक पहुंचना इज प्रीटी इजी बिकॉज लाइक क्लाइंट्स कैन इजीली पे 2,500 bucks. सो इट इज़ लाइक 10K तक स्केल करना इज ईजी, आप स्केल कर सकते हो. बट आफ्टर 10-20K मार्क ना, लाइक देयर आर लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स जो आने लग जाती है. इट्स लाइक मैनेजिंग द टीम, मैनेजिंग द लाइक क्लाइंट्स के साथ में मीटिंग्स करना, बिकॉज क्लाइंट्स को ना ऐसा चाहिए होता है इन माई एजेंसी कि दे वॉन्ट मी टू कम ऑन द मीटिंग. अगर मेरे टीम मेंबर्स जाते हैं ना, दे टॉक टू देम बट इतना ज़्यादा नहीं. बट वो चाहते हैं कि चेतन शुड कम ऑन अ मीटिंग. लाइक इट कैन बी वंस अ वीक, इट कैन बी लाइक आफ्टर 2 weeks में एक बार. बट द थिंग इज दे वॉन्ट मी टू कम. So how do you automate your agency? Like how you are scaling it to like 50 or 100K? Like it is a problem that we are facing right now.
Exactly. So until now we haven't done $100,000. We have touched 50,000. That's the highest we did.
Yeah.
But as far as we are concerned about scaling, one thing which is extremely important is workforce.
Right.
You should feel like you have an army that can depend on you. So are you just all alone right now running an agency?
I'm the founder of the company, so I don't have my
Any
partners.
No one.
No.
I have a partner.
Okay.
He does he handles the delivery part. I handle like my brand
Client
is my
acquisition.
face. Yeah.
Okay.
My brand is my face. Everyone knows me by my name and face. Growth Magnet Studio. I get the clients. I close them on a Zoom call. I handle the objections. I book appointments for my agency. Ashish actually handles the delivery part.
Makes sense.
I would suggest, if it's possible, if you're open to that idea, you can partner up with someone trustworthy. That's going to like take down a lot of weight out of your shoulders, and you can diversify a lot of tasks to your partner. That's first thing in order to scale. Second is like creating a team of people who can book appointments for you on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
And this team can just work with you guys on a commission basis. I have a sales team. We don't pay them salary.
Okay.
And it's not like we are exploiting them. It's like we are making them work and like paying them for their efforts.
Right.
And I'm not saying like we don't pay everyone. We do have some sales rep who are top notch, top performing guys. We pay them extremely well. Right. So I want to work with guys who understands my vision, who can actually like book appointments. If they book appointments, closing part is up to me. I'll go on a Zoom call. I'll close them down. I'll pay them the same day.
Makes
whatever the commission is.
In terms of acquisition, आप जो clients acquire कर रहे हो, clients acquisition में like can you tell us some strategies? What do you use? We know that you are into Facebook groups. आपने बहुत जगह share किया है कि you use Facebook groups for booking appointments, inbound leads. So is that the same thing that is going on? और भी चीज़ें हैं आपके client acquisition के लिए?
Yeah, over the 4 years we have changed a lot.
Yeah.
We have implemented a lot of new things.
Right.
Like I can mention few, like Facebook inbound is one.
Okay.
Second is cold calling that we're still doing. Cold email marketing. Cold DMs on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. All right. And I would say and maybe posting videos on YouTube channel to again get inbound leads.
Okay.
For my agency. These are few of the ways that I'm still doing, and it's working good for me to get new appointments for my agency.
So are you getting appointments with the help of Facebook and YouTube channel as well?
Exactly. There was a guy, he booked an appointment with me and he told me like, Bhavesh, I watched a YouTube video that was very helpful. I got a lot of value. I want to know more about your service. I pitched him $4,000, $2,000 additional more than usual. Why? Because it's an inbound appointment.
Okay.
If someone is coming to you, like Chetan, I want to know more about your services, you will be pitching me extremely high because you already know I'm interested, right? That's what happens.
But the thing is that in your YouTube channel, you talk about like marketing agency, I have closed a client, I have made this and that. So the niche is totally different, right?
So the thing is, like a lot of people here aren't aware. Like I also have a second channel with the name Growth Magnet Studio.
Okay.
That's my agency's channel, I would say. I've been posting there, I've been posting there for a long time on a consistent basis. And I'm not sure like when did I last post it there, but it's been a while, but it was a good way to get inbound appointments for my agency.
Okay, उस channel से आता है. And in terms of Facebook, क्या post करते हो आप for booking appointments? Like inbound वाला?
Like we don't have to post anything.
So how we get inbound appointments?
We have to create controversies. Exactly.
कैसे?
So in solar industry, a lot of people hate who, like us as marketing agencies, because we have a bad name. Why? Because we take the money, we don't get them the results,
Right.
and they feel like they have been betrayed. They have a bitter taste in their mouth, like this guy took $5,000 from me, they never delivered any appointments.
Right.
So they are extremely skeptical to work with anyone, right? So you have to create some kind of controversies, like how much money you have spent with marketing agencies,
Okay.
what kind of ROI you have generated with marketing agencies, like something a little sarcastic, something controversial, where like people feel a little offended, offensive, at the same time they are being honest about things.
Okay.
And once people start to comment down on your post, Facebook is going to put your post above all the people. You're going to get a lot of audience, a lot of eyes on your post, and that's how you're going to get more people reaching out to you.
Yeah,
That's just one strategy.
It's a beautiful strategy to create controversies.
Yeah.
And ये चीज़ आप groups में करते हो और in your personal profiles?
Personal profile as well works anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And in terms of like outreaching people, जैसे आपने बोला कि you outreach people on Instagram, LinkedIn. So are you using any type of softwares, tools, or is it you have a team who is doing this for you?
I do have a team, and I do have I think 2-3 more softwares.
Okay, makes sense. Tell me one thing. अभी marketing industry में like you are doing good and you have your agency, you are scaling it, but there is a higher level कि एक जगह जाने के बाद ना वो रुक जाता है. Like if you will see big people in the industry, Iman Gadzi or all the big giants in the industry, मैं देखता हूँ कि एक लेवल में जाने के बाद ना they close their agency and they shift to like different things, like कोई SaaS start कर देता है. There are a lot of people who have started their SaaS. There are a lot of people who have started their brand or something else.
Exactly.
So what do you think? What is the reason behind it? मतलब क्यों बंद करनी पड़ जाती है agency?
According to me, what I think is shutting down an agency is the worst thing anyone can do.
Yeah.
It's like a revenue generating machine. You can make like $10,000, $20,000 in profit every single month if you're
Right.
doing things the correct way.
Right.
Why would someone not get paid 7 to 10 lakhs every single month in profit? Why, right? Like
Yeah.
the main question is why.
Right.
So I'm not sure, like there are a lot of agency owners that I personally know who exactly stopped and shut down the agency.
Right.
I'm not sure about like what's the reason. According to me, I don't think so like I'll be shutting it down anytime soon. I'll be just trying to sustain in the market.
Right.
That's my goal.
And what do you think? What is the upper goal you have कि कहाँ तक scale कर सकते हो अपनी agency को?
Like we can do it like maybe 100K.
Then?
Like obviously that's not the cap on it. 100K is 70 to 80 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
Even if you pay 20-30 lakhs in profit, still you are averaging like 70 lakhs in profit.
Right.
What are you going to do with that money?
Yeah.
Right? So once you have some kind of business which is generating good cash flow,
Yeah.
you start to diversify. Right? I'm not going to stick to one business. I might start another business because now I have capital. I might invest my money into like some kind of asset where I can get good returns. So you just need that first business which can generate you good amount of cash flow.
Right. Makes sense. But the thing is that let's talk about becoming the like real richness जो कहते हैं ना. It's like मैंने देखा है कि 100K तक like I know people who are making 500-600K per month as well. ठीक है. And अभी मैं जिनके यहाँ पर रह रहा हूँ in Mumbai, that guy is also like touch होने वाला है 100K. It's like that. So
Per month.
Yeah, per month I'm talking about that. So it's like कि like I have met lot of people who are into the industry and who are making like ton of money. But the thing is उसके ऊपर क्या? Because अभी हमें लग रहा है ना कि 100K is a big amount. But जहाँ हम वहाँ पहुँच जाएंगे ना तब हमें ये लगेगा कि like इससे भी बड़ा कर सकते हैं. बस भूख मिटती नहीं है, like भूख बढ़ती जाती है, right?
Exactly, yeah.
But agency पे हमने देखा है कि like after hitting 100K, scaling an agency to like more bigger numbers, it is going to be very difficult. ये चीज़ मैंने देखी है. Like in other businesses आपको बस starting का एक push चाहिए होता है, उसके बाद में scale करना is endless कि कितना भी scale कर सकते हो. But agency पे हमने देखा है कि एक मार्क आ जाने के बाद उसके ऊपर जाने में दिक्कत आती है. बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आती है in terms of automations, ये और वो सारी चीज़ें. लगता है आपको ऐसा?
like what I'll say is like I've never done more than $50,000,
yeah.
right?
So समय के साथ साथ
I've never experienced how $100,000 a month feels like. I can say, like have that feeling in my mind, like how beautiful
Feeling
kind
it
of
will
a feeling it would be.
yeah
But I've never personally realistically done that.
yeah
I'm looking forward to my first 100K first.
yeah
And once it's consistent, it's like I'm doing it every single month.
Yeah.
Then I'll be thinking about 150, then 200. Then like I'm going to slowly scale.
slowly scale with sustainability.
Yeah, if you're going to just rush everything,
Yeah.
it's all going to break down, you know, in just one go. So that's what I think, you know.
सो भावेश आपको अभी बहुत नॉलेज है एजेंसी के बारे में एंड यू हैव हिट अ 50K मार्क दैट इज अ गुड मार्क है ना बहुत अच्छा है
I would say it's not good. I'm not satisfied with that.
बट इन इंडिया इट्स अ गुड मार्क लाइक पीपल आर मेकिंग 50K इट्स अ वेरी गुड मार्क इन इंडिया ठीक है इंटरनेशनली एजेंसी ओनर्स आर मेकिंग समवेयर मतलब वो लोग तो कर रहे हैं और ज़्यादा बट द थिंग इज कि यू आर डूइंग ग्रेट बट अगर अभी आपको वापस से जीरो पे ले आया जाए या फिर इफ आई वुड से दैट स्टार्ट योर एजेंसी राइट नाउ फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग सो व्हाट विल बी योर स्टेप्स क्या स्टेप्स रहेंगे आपके कुछ बताना चाहो
I would say I'll lock myself in a
Yeah,
room
yeah.
for next 30 days.
हाँ
I'll go on Google and I'll select a niche.
हाँ
And let's say if it's roofing, I'll type for roofing contractors in Texas.
Yeah.
I'll start cold calling them. That's the easiest way to book appointments and close clients. That's how I got my very first client for $850. And yeah,
cold calling
like straight cold calling.
okay and what are the softwares you are using for cold
Just
calling
Skype. It's going to cost you 300-400 rupees
okay
for unlimited calling in US
per month
per month, and 2 to 300 rupees per number, US number.
okay but we need just a single number right
That's it. That would work.
okay right now do you think cold calling works मतलब अभी अगर हम cold call करेंगे बैठ के आपको लगता है results मिलेंगे
Yesterday I closed a appointment. Just we are cold calling in front of my sales team.
अच्छा
I was teaching them.
हाँ हाँ
So like, you know, I generally believe in you know, showing how thing works. I can say like, you have to do this, you know. I have to make them, I have to actually teach them like how to do that well, how to
Yeah.
handle objections. In front of them, I closed not a client, but an appointment for $3,000. I pitched him live on a call. Hey, I think his name was Albert. I pitched him $3,000 for 15 appointments. That's our new offer. Cannot disclose it here, but $3,000 for 15 appointments. And he was like, all right. I pitched him like, hey, John, hey, Albert, I'm not sure if you would be free for a 15-minute Zoom call. This week or next week, he was like, let's do it Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. I booked him up. That's it. It's still working.
yep
Specifically here in
it is
India,
about volume
it's all about volume.
makes sense okay let's decode your business जो अभी तक मैं समझा हूँ इस पॉडकास्ट में एंड इट इज़ अमेजिंग कि आप इतना खुल के सारी चीज़ों को बता रहे हो विद अवर ऑडियंस सो दिस इज़ ब्यूटीफुल थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट सो ऑडियंस आप ना चीज़ों को ध्यान से समझो जो जो चीज़ें अभी भावेश भाई ने बताई है इट इज़ ब्यूटीफुल मतलब बहुत डीपली सारी चीज़ों को समझा है एंड हमें एक ऑफर भी दिया है द ऑफर इज़ दैट ही इज़ ऑफरिंग 10 अपॉइंटमेंट्स एंड उन 10 अपॉइंटमेंट्स में से ही इज़ गारंटिंग 2 अपॉइंटमेंट्स क्लोज्ड एंड आपने बताया कि योर क्लाइंट्स आर मेकिंग नियर अबाउट 6,000
Per sale.
6,000 per sale, so it is like 12,000 profit by giving you just 4 or 5,000.
Exactly.
So it is like 3x 2x their money.
ROI.
So it's a good ROI और इस ऑफर को कोई मना कर भी नहीं सकता है बट इस तरह के ऑफर्स को क्रिएट करने के लिए देयर शुड बी अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बैकअप कि आपने प्रॉमिस तो कर दिया बिकॉज गारंटी देना इज़ ईजी लाइक एवरीबडी बोल देता है लेकिन उसको डिलीवर करना इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट वहाँ पर लोगों की फटती है सो इट्स लाइक डिलीवरी पे अगर हम जाएँ थोड़ी सी SOPs को डिस्कस करें सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इफ़ आई गेट अ क्लाइंट नाउ व्हाट इज़ द नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या करते हो आप थोड़ा SOPs को ब्रेक डाउन करो
Next step would be, as soon as I got the payment
या
in my account, next step would be scheduling the onboarding call
मेक सेंस
with my team, with my partner Ashish. He onboards the client. After that, we schedule a check-in call with the prospect.
Yep.
Like, this is your first call before everything goes live, just to see everything's working well, like automations, CRM, Google Sheets, Zapay integration and whatnot. Everything is on point or not,
Makes
just to
sense.
make sure. Once that cleared, once that call is done, we publish the campaigns, and that's how we initiate everything
okay
for each client that we have.
and how to communicate with your client what do you
As of
use
now,
for
we are
that?
using Slack and WhatsApp.
Okay, so it's like once we get a client, आप उसके साथ onboarding call करते हो, you show them a vision for next 1 month, what is going to be happen. आप अपनी टीम को इन्फॉर्म करते हो कि you can start cold calling for this guy.
Exactly.
And this guy का ये business है ये ठीक है. अब वो जो 10 अपॉइंटमेंट्स आते हैं वो आप उनको कैसे डिलीवर करते हो? इट्स लाइक यू क्रिएट अ गूगल शीट जहाँ पर आप सारे अपॉइंटमेंट्स विद देयर डिटेल्स उनको ऑफर करते हो, और हाउ डज इट लुक लाइक? या फिर आप उनका कैलेंडर लिंक बनवा के डायरेक्ट उनके कैलेंडर पे बुक करवाते हो?
So it actually comes down to the choice of the client.
या
If he wants these appointments to be booked on his calendar, we can also do that, or we can put these appointments in a Google Sheet, or even a CRM, Go High Level, that we recently started using. So it depends on the client's choice, to be honest, personal choice.
ओके. एंड दोज अपॉइंटमेंट्स आर वर्चुअल अपॉइंटमेंट्स, फिजिकल तो नहीं होते?
It could be physical, it could be virtual, depending on the client preference.
ओके ओके. सो नाउ यू आर इनटू सोलर. ठीक है, सोलर जो नीश है वो इंडिया में आई गेस कर रहे हैं, लोग कर रहे हैं. कैसा है इसमें कंपटीशन, कैसा है?
In India,
लाइक इन इंडिया आई वुड से, लाइक मतलब इंडिया से जो एजेंसी ओनर्स हैं,
in US,
Yeah.
like who are targeting
Yeah.
US solar company.
या आपके जैसे और भी लोग हैं?
I think there are just one agency, that's us.
Ah.
Yeah, here in India, which is working with US solar agencies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean US solar companies. We have two other guys, and those are both my students,
ओके.
and they have like good amount of clients.
Uh-huh.
So they actually took my mentorship calls as well as my course,
या
and they got results.
दे आर इनटू सोलर.
So they got clients, then they sent their clients to us to deliver. So they came back to us for the delivery, because they know like we work extremely hard to deliver the best results for our clients.
राइट. इट इज़ वेरी
So it's
इंपॉर्टेंट.
kind of a loop, every single one who is starting an agency in solar, they're just coming back to us for the delivery part.
ओके ओके.
So yeah.
You can recommend some niches जिसमें आपको लगता है there is a scope to book appointments, or like B2B वाला?
I would say like just go with home improvement industry.
Okay.
I'm going to list down a few. It could be solar. Start with solar, but I'll be there.
आप खुद ही competition
I'll be
invite
a
कर रहे हो?
competition, yeah.
Yeah.
So start with solar. We have real estate.
Okay.
We have plumbing. We have painting. We have HVAC.
Okay.
We have remodeling, kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, home remodeling. Then we have contractors, general contractors, landscaping. So every single sub niche like that is under home improvement industry, you can start with it. Every niche has a lot of money to
Okay.
offer you and to make for themselves. So if you go on Google and just type for niches in home improvement industry, you're going to get all the niches like that you can just work and start upon.
Makes sense. आपने कुछ पता है हमें HVAC जो AC repairs है?
Repair air conditioners, yeah.
So उनको हम कैसे अपॉइंटमेंट्स दिलाएंगे? लाइक हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि किसके घर में AC की प्रॉब्लम है? लाइक
Cold call.
so it's like we have to do a lot of calls, right?
Exactly.
Do you have any problem? Do
So
you have
when
any problem?
when I was talking about setting up a call center, it's not easy,
हाँ, वही तो बहुत
It's a
मुश्किल
very
है.
big infrastructure that we have to multi-manage on daily basis.
Hmm.
Even one of your agent just leaves you, it can really affect the volume for
Right.
the entire week.
Right.
So yeah.
एंड आप ट्रैक कर रहे हो उनको कि कितने कॉल्स हो रहे हैं नहीं हो रहे हैं? एंड दे आर इन लाइक कमीशन बेसिस और सैलरी?
They are getting paid every week.
एवरी वीक?
Every week, yeah.
मतलब इट्स सैलरी
Salary
फिक्स्ड?
paid. Yeah.
सो you have to track them कि वो कॉल्स कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं, and everything.
It's like we give them 1 week buffer time. If they don't book one single appointment throughout the week, we remove them, replace them. That's how it works.
Okay. And how do you hire people? Like it's a important thing because you are hiring people from Philippines. So hiring process क्या रहता है आपका?
Are you talking about the call center?
Yeah, the people जो आप hire करते हैं, like for doing cold calls, for anything like.
So for my sales team, I generally get a lot of people directly reaching out to me like, Bhavesh, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
So I always give each person a try.
From India?
From India.
I'm talking about the people you are hiring from Philippines or
Okay.
out of India.
As far as Philippines is concerned, we have a lot of connections there.
Oh, okay.
And we just reach out to people. We are looking for new cold callers. We are looking for someone who can manage our team. Someone who from who we can get the data, the vendor and whatnot. So it's all about connection and networks.
Makes sense. And it is a beautiful thing कि हम cold calling start कर सकते हैं, हम Philippines से लोगों को hire कर सकते हैं because उनका tone and everything is very similar, right?
Yeah.
So शायद हमें closing में आसानी होगी.
Exactly.
So Philippines में आप जो hiring करते हो वहाँ पर मतलब average salary कितनी रहती है? कुछ आप बताना चाहो?
I would say these guys make $2 or $3 per hour.
$2-3 per hour.
Or maybe sometime less than that.
And if it's a monthly thing?
We generally pay out $200 to $300 per agent.
Per agent per month?
Per month.
Okay. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
For them it's good, for us it's kind of, you know, affordable to be
हाँ,
honest,
it's affordable for both, like उनके लिए भी हमारे लिए भी. And what is the payment gateway? क्या use करते हो आप? Wise.
To pay them we use Wise.
Wise.
That's right. Wise, sometimes Payoneer and whatnot. So this is what.
That's not the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Amazing. So like we got a lot of knowledge from you and it was amazing. हमें पता चला एक wonderful offer. हमें पता चला how we can create a ROI based agency and how we can scale it to like 100 or more than 100K.
Exactly.
And lot of things हमें पता चली आपसे. तो thank you so much for this. अभी भी बहुत सारे सवाल हैं जो हमें आपसे पूछने हैं, but it's like ये already बहुत लंबा हो गया ये podcast. So let's record a part 2 as well.
Definitely.
And discuss.
I'll be open to it.
Okay, definitely. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. मैं भाई का channel description में link कर दूंगा. Go there and watch the part 2. Part 2 भी आने वाला है उसमें. Thank you.
Alright guys, all the best. Keep taking action. Bye.
Yeah, bye. See you.